right, number 9, the name of this Twitter account says it all. It gives you a weird look at what stars and bands were popular at a particular time in pop culture history. We strung a bunch of them together. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rancid.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, Camila Cabello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lone Justice.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Roy Orbison.
Once again, Shaka Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arrested Development.
Ladies and gentlemen, Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kings of Leon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Folds 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, Machine Gun Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Springsteen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Clarkson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Money.
I do know one thing. I dig the gin blossom.
Oh, that's great.
All right, number 8, sapphires are the new darlings of the engagement world.
What?
As a birthstone, the sapphire symbolizes strength, harmony, and loyalty between lovers. So it makes quite a statement when you're asking for her hand in marriage. The stone itself is known for its durability, which makes it ideal for everyday wear. Anyone can wear a diamond. A sapphire is for the woman who stands out from the rest. And there's a bonus here. It can also act as that all-important something blue when the bride walks down the aisle. I don't understand what that... What's something blue? What is that all about?
You're supposed to have something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Because if you don't...
Yeah, you're going to end up divorced and
I had all
homeless.
those things, didn't work.
Didn't work. Were you wearing something blue in there?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think I checked the boxes, and sometimes it doesn't make
not a guarantee.
All right, number 7, honeymoon sounds so romantic, but post-wedding getaways weren't always that way. The term honeymoon dates back to the 5th century Europe when time was measured in moon cycles. On their wedding day, couples received a moon or 1 month's worth of mead, an alcoholic honey wine. It was said to be an aphrodisiac, so couples could get drunk and get frisky and hopefully conceive a child right away. In some cultures, honeymoon meant marriage by capture. Poor men would kidnap young women, run away with them, and steal their virtue, so the parents had no choice but to approve of the marriage. And in other places, honeymoon meant bridal tour. The bride and groom would spend quality time with their in-laws and other friends and relatives who couldn't make it to the ceremony.
Boy, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And number 6, want to know if a woman is interested in you? Pay attention to the colors she wears when she's around you. She shows up in red. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah?
She's probably into you. A new study from color scientists says women are twice as likely to wear red when meeting someone they like. It might be bold, like a red dress, or it could be subtle, like a red scarf or red nail polish. If it's red lipstick, forget it, all bets are off. She's way picking up what you're throwing out.
Wow.
Not always. Sometimes it's just trendy. And it's the only thing you have clean in your closet, you know? And sometimes you just look better.
Dream Slayer.
And sometimes you just look better in red lipstick and it matches your outfit. It has nothing to do with, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're not sending out any signals.
No.
You're dead
Oh,
inside.
no one thinks.
Yeah.
No one, I don't think
You're
women think
sending
that
out
much.
the life sucks symbol.
That's right. I don't know what color that is, but that's
Today it's green.
It's green today. All right, number 5. For almost 80 years, scientists at Harvard studied the same group of men documenting their relationships, health, employment, and families. The goal was to find out what leads to a good and happy life. And their conclusion? Love. Money and status didn't matter. The men who were the happiest and healthiest have one thing in common. They have strong personal relationships. The men who did not have many people close to them also saw their mental and physical health decline more rapidly. Successful aging, they conclude, is all about social aptitude and not intelligence and social class. They found the key to predicting whether a man will have a healthy future is whether he has good friends and family at age 47.
Oh boy.
Boy, it's all downhill after that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Number 4, you can still buy a piece of Queen Victoria's wedding cake.
Ugh.
Yeah, she and Prince, what's his name, Albert, married back in 1840. But lucky for all of us, the couple served fruitcake on their big day, and fruitcake lasts forever. It was a massive 300-pound cake, so there was plenty of leftovers. Guests were given special souvenir tins, and some of those tins are still around. You can probably snag one for around $1,500. And Victoria started quite the tradition. All of the royals pass out souvenir wedding cake tins, and these cakes are worth big money. For example, a slice of cake from the wedding of Wallis Simpson and the Duke of Windsor.
That's the cake you want.
It is. That one sold for nearly $30,000 back in 1998.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
All right, number 3, check out the new Air Jordan High OG Praline shoes.
Praline?
Praline. Well,
Who knows?
Like the nut?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're inspired by luxury handbags, and look closely at the laces. They're made of delicate satin instead of the usual flat white ones.
Oh.
It's all part of Nike's plan to lure in more high-end female buyers. The pralines, excuse me, are rumored to be released in September for $180.
Oh, a steal.
Number 2, here's a machine that digs a trench, lays cable inside, and then fills the trench back. And it's all done by one machine. Here you go.
Isn't that great?
Looks like it's kind of missing the fill-in part, right?
Well, it eventually settles in.
Well, when? That seems...
Yeah, that
there we go.
seems-
Come on now.
That's great.
Wow. All right, number 1. Here are some. Is it number 1 already?
Yeah.
Here are some crazy shots captured by Brazilian first-person view photographer Leandro Ogusiku. That phrase basically means he gets his shot the traditional way or with cameras controlled by remotes or drones. Here you go. Oh my.
Look at that.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh.
Have you ever done this? Anybody ever done the skydiving on the floor? Nobody?
Nobody.
I think Jackie Banks still does this.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Are you like hurtling towards Earth? Like it's not as smooth and as floaty as it looks, right?
Yeah.
Aren't they really? Like how are they keeping the cameras that steady? We got some people working here who can't keep cameras that steady.
Hey.
Feet on the ground, yeah.
That's not right, Ray.
I didn't say anybody in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say anybody here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When Ray's sober, he
He'll
gets
take
a
the
pretty
shot
steady
eventually,
shot.
Ray. Just keep doing it. There we go.
Yeah.
Timing is everything in
Yeah, it
comedy.
is.
It's all right.
That's the 9 at 9.
9 to 9.